Okay, welcome back everybody. This is the third video in the series of how are we creating reference pages. In the first video we looked at how we can do it through the databases. In the second we looked at adding to the reference page using Google Scholar. And in this third video we're going to look at how do we create a citation using information that's just given to us in an assignment. For example, this might look familiar to you. This might be in an assignment from your instructor where you're given the author, date of publication, title, etc., and you have to actually create the citation. So there is an online resource that we're going to use in order to do that. And we're going to come up here to our search bar and type in citationmachine.net. Again, citationmachine.net is a free resource that you can use in order to cite using APA. So here we're going to come and you'll see this button called Create Citation. There are other options here, but for now our purposes are creating those citations. So here we need to choose our citation style, and again we are using APA format. So click APA. And here you're given lots of options. So you really need to know what kind of source it is so that you can click the appropriate option and then enter the information. So if we come over to our assignment, we're looking here, oh, okay, so it's in a Journal of Commonwealth Literature. That tells me that I need to look for journal up here. And okay, here we go. I click on journal. And you'll come here, and right now this is in autofill mode. That means that if I wanted to search by journal article title, I could do that here and search journal articles. It would try to pull it up. I already know that I have all of the information that I need. So what I'm going to do is go to manual entry mode. And again, I know that I want the online database option because I have the hyperlink, and I know that I'll need to include that in my citation. So the first thing that I need to identify is the article title, and the title of publication is right here. So I'm just going to highlight that and copy and paste it in, and you'll see that it starts back here. What is really interesting is that if you can get the assignment online, then you can copy and paste. But if you only have the assignment on paper, then you're going to have to type it in on your own. Okay, here this says no citing full article because we're not citing just the abstract. We're going to actually cite the full article. Down here, the contributors. We know the author because it's given to us, but you'll notice there are separate boxes for first name and last name. So I'm going to highlight her last name because I'm fairly certain I can spell her first name, and then type in her first name. Okay, so then here we need our journal title. What's the name of the journal? Here it is right here. We're going to copy and paste that in, the Journal of Commonwealth Literature. And then we need to find some advanced information like volume number. Here you'll see the volume number. We need volume number here, so we know it's volume 43. Then we need issue, and it's issue number 2. The next box asks for a series number, and we're not given that information, so we're just going to keep that blank. We then need to identify the year that it was published. And the date of publication is 2008. So we're going to come here and type in 2008. And then we need to identify the pages, when we start or when the article starts and when the article ends. Because in a journal, it might be in the middle of the journal. And you can see here, it's on pages 65 to 83. So you're just going to put in 65 to 83. The date of access. According to our assignment sheet, we saw this article, we found this article on October 31st, 2008. So we need to come over here, 31 October 2008. Excellent. And then our URL. We know that we have that here, and we're going to highlight it and put it right in there. And if we scroll back to the beginning, you'll see that it's all in there, and you'll notice this weird spacing. You need to fix that. Just like that. Okay. Let's go back over here. So we need to take out this Humanities International Complete because that's just the database. We just want to include the hyperlink here. Okay, so once we get all of this information in here, and again, there might be a digital object identifier, the DOI. If so, you'll add that here, but if not, just leave that blank. So we have the article title, authors, journal title, volume and issue number, publication year, pages, etc. And I think we're done. So we're going to click Create Citation. And we're going to have to watch this video. Okay, and we're back. Sometimes, because it's a free resource, you're going to have to watch an advertisement in order to continue. And that's fine. You'll see that after I clicked Create Citation, here we go. This comes up with our citation, and it is pretty. Notice things like the journal name is in italics, the volume and issue number, the way that those are formatted, and the page numbers. So again, I'm going to copy and paste this, and it starts with a W, so it's probably going to be the last resource that I have. Oh, and look at that yellow highlighting. So I'm going to copy all of this, and I'm going to come up here and click Highlight Color, None, and it's already in Times New Roman 12-point font, so I don't need to do anything there. All right, so we have now used 3 different resources in order to create this reference page. Again, notice it's in alphabetical order. It has a hanging indent for each citation. References is centered at the top. Okay, so that is how to use citationmachine.net to create or add to your reference page.